There are 3 different map views on SmartMet. Map view 1 is the one that we are currently watching. Map view 2 opens with M2 button on toolbar, and map view 3 with M3 on toolbar right here. And on each of these map views you can have in total 50 rows per each. So you can change the row, it's here in this gray box. You can change it by either scrolling, so activating the map by once left clicking and then using your mouse scroll to scroll over them in both ways, or just using keyboard and up and down arrow buttons, or for rows 1 to 9 you can also use keyboard numbers. So this is, for example, row number 6. If I want to go to row number 9, I can just click number 9 on the keyboard. There are also different map view backgrounds. You can change the map view backgrounds by Ctrl F from the keyboard. It changes the color. And then if you want to go backward, you can press Ctrl Shift F to scroll these predefined backgrounds other way. And then you can change country borders by Ctrl Q from the keyboard. So there are a few options: white, red, blue, none, and then black. And the thickness can be also changed by Ctrl Shift Q. So there are a few options, and these you can just loop. And then there are different ways of zooming. So there are predefined map areas, of course. So from toolbar you can find 1, 2, and 3. 1 being the closest one, 2 being the medium one. So here you can see, for example, over Finland, the Scandinavian area, and then 3, the whole world. Just remember that even though you change the predefined map area, it doesn't change the resolution or area of the data. So you still have the data from the SmartMet that you opened. With the predefined map areas, you can also try zooming with keyboard. So press down the control button and then scroll over the map. And the zooming will happen to the point of your mouse. So if I change my mouse location, the zooming is starting to follow the mouse. And also, if I want to go back to the previous zooming area, I can just press spacebar like this. There is another way. So if I scroll back in, so Control and scroll, there is this button on the toolbar, so select data's area, and it goes back here. Then there is another way of zooming. So if you press down the scroll button and draw this sort of box around the area you want to zoom in, it does the job. Then there is also another way. So the 4th way is that using the zooming tool or the magnifier icon on the top bar. So zooming tool, just click it, and then from the bottom right corner you can adjust the size of the box like this, and then use map view indices, so map view 1, and apply. Now it's working. And then OK. Also, just pressing the spacebar, it should come back, but if it's not, you can always use the select data's area button on the toolbar. If you have zoomed over one area, let's say we want to zoom into capital of Finland, near it, and then I want to see something happening more north, I can just press down the control button and the scroll on the mouse and drag. So now I don't have to go to the large scale and then zoom back in. And then the final thing, which is very useful, is that sometimes when we zoom in a lot, aspect ratio is changing. So if you want your country to look like it actually is, you can always just press F F10 from the keyboard, and it automatically makes the aspect ratio correct so that everything is in right place. For example, here, if I add more views here, we can see that now it's in aspect. They look correct. And if I take off, so I press F10 and then zoom back out, it makes the Scandinavian area look very narrow.